So let's look at this example. The sum of two consecutive integers is negative 195. Find the two integers. Notice how it says consecutive integers. So we're talking about this pattern up here, where they're one after another. Now, to get a negative 195, they're going to have to be kind of large, they have to be close to each other. So I'm thinking, if I think of a negative 100, I need also a negative 101. But if I have negative 100 to a negative 101, that's a negative 201. That's a little bit too big, but I'm close, just by picking negative 100. So if I drop down to, say, negative 90 and then negative 91, negative 90 and a negative 91, that's negative 181. That's too small. So it's got to be somewhere between negative 100 and negative 90. So let's try a negative 95 and a negative 96. Negative 95 and a negative 96, that looks like that's going to be like a negative 191. I'm getting really close. Let's try maybe negative 97 plus negative 96. I'm sorry, let's go negative 98. Let's go that way. Negative 97 plus negative 98. That looks like that is going to be negative 195. So just by trial and error, I'm kind of figuring out that negative 97 and negative 98 does give me a negative 195, and they are consecutive integers. So I don't have to use an equation to solve these. I can just stick it out using my own playing around. Now, if we want to use the pattern, we do know that consecutive integers, if I say x is the first one, then x plus 1 has to be the second one. Okay? So if I'm trying to find the numbers, x is going to be the first integer, and x plus 1 is going to be the second integer. And it says together, the sum means they add it together to give me that 195. So x plus 1 is going to give me that negative 195. So there would be an equation if you want to use an equation to solve it. And again, if you want to pause that video, you can kind of solve this on your own. So we have 2x plus 1 is equal to negative 195. I zero out the negative 1. 2x equals negative 196. So divide by 2. X is going to equal, and we would get looks like a negative 98. So 2 into 196, that would be like a 9, 18, and an 8. So that does look like a negative 98 would be that answer. So negative 98 is the first integer, so that's going to be negative 98. X plus 1 represents the second one, so negative 98 plus 1, and that does give me a negative 97. So negative 98 and negative 97 would be my two integers. Negative 98 and negative 97. Those would be my two consecutive integers that I can use to solve that problem with. So hopefully that helps out a little bit. And again, these are your patterns. Consecutive integers, use this notation. X plus 1, x plus 2. Consecutive even integers, x plus 2, x plus 4. Consecutive odd integers, x plus 2, x plus 4. That's going to be that kind of format for those consecutive integers that can be very useful.